from the wonderful Chamonix Valley. I've just completed my level 2 Nordic training. I feel very, very lucky to be here. But at the same time, I can't wait to share all the things that I've learnt with you in Norway. So come with me, we're going to get off the track and I'm just going to show you a few little exercises to help us along the way. So I'm a pretty slow learner and it's taken me a long time to really make sense of the kick and the glide. And the cross-country skis have a little bend in them, and it's the bend, the pressure on the little bend in the skis that creates the platform from which the glide comes. So whether you've got fish scales, wax or little skins under that bend, that's what creates the momentum. So this little exercise, first of all we're going to focus on posture. So the three most important elements of the classic skiing is the posture, the body management and the weight transfer. So the posture is my knees are bent, so I can only just see my toes. In fact, my toes have disappeared now, but I'm not sticking my butt out like that. So I've just lost some height through flex in the knees and the ankles. And additional to that, I'm holding my core. I've got a little bit of tension in my core, as if I've just caught a medicine ball. Doof. So this is the perfect posture. And from this position, what I'm going to do is I'm going to send weight down through my right foot in order to jump forward. I'll do that again. So weight into my right foot in order to jump forward. I'm going to do it with the other side now. Weight through my left foot in order to jump forward. Woo! So a little practice, ideally in the mirror, so you can see I lost a little bit of balance there, but if you're looking in the mirror, looking straight ahead of you, you can make sure that you're keeping your good direction, not losing your balance. So this time, weight through my left foot and jump forward. Ta-da! That's my good foot. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll go indoors and we do another little 5-minute workout, little and often, that's what I say, just so that we can get the most out of our skiing when we all meet in Norway. So I'm back in the warmth of a Chamonix apartment, making the most of it before moving to camper van living. So here we go, we're just going to do a little 5-minute, mainly focusing on core stability, a little bit around movement patterns and balance. So a 5-minute session, little and often, is better than a long workout. So we just start with the warm-up. Going to scoop up, breathe in and breathe out, stretch to the side. Scoop in, breathe in, breathe out. Scoop in and breathe out. Scoop in and breathe out. A few little shoulder rolls back. 5 shoulder rolls back. 5 shoulder rolls forward. Allow the shoulders to really drop, spine lengthening. Feel the connection of your feet through the floor, and then just let your chin drop to your chest and just have a very slow little neck roll. Notice the crunchy places. Don't force the neck round. Just imagine that you're just putting a little bit of olive oil at those crunchy places. So in one direction, gently, gently. Respect the crunches, don't force anything, and then back the other way. Now knees slightly soft, tail dropping, And what I'd like you to do is to place one hand on top of the other and really think about your core muscles holding in. So sucking your belly button towards your lower back. And we're going to do a twist, but we're isolating the upper body. You can let it move. I just felt a nice little click then. And just twisting the upper body, loosening, but keeping the core really, really strong and stable. That's good. That's good. And now I'm going to lift up and allow soft knees. Allow yourself to soften and just let yourself hang down there for a minute. Let your neck be loose and then slowly, slowly rolling up vertebrae by vertebrae. Shoulders dropping. And now we're going to do some little chicken scoops. So I'm going to bend my left knee and I'm going to straighten my right one. So I'm actually just lengthening, heels up, lengthening the hamstrings. 4 on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lengthening each time. 7, 8. And this time we're going to go up, drop down, and walk out into just a little downward dog. Allow each knee to bend, strengthening out the calf muscles. Bring your best foot forward into a nice lunge, a nice low lunge. Your knees over your ankle, and you're going to place your right foot next to your right leg and just lift up, looking up to your hand. Not pushing anything, just noticing that that's opening up the hip flexor as well as getting a nice spiral stretch in your spine. Then come down, step back into that plank, tightening your core muscles, not letting anything sag, not going too high up, just a nice strong, and then bring your other leg forward, left leg forward, other knee dropping, left arm down, and just open up. Have a good look at your hand if you can, not straining anything, just allowing your hip flexor to open, your spine to open, opening across the top of the chest, then dropping it down, back into plank, back into down dog. Nice stretch. And then pop your feet up towards your hands. And again, just rolling up. Okay, so I've moved the towel to the side so that you can see what I'm doing from the side angle. And this is a really important exercise for diagonal stride, for strengthening our ankles, getting more flex in our ankles, and also our balance. So I'm going to show you my best side first. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to focus on a point straight ahead, so I'm not going to look down too much, but I'm going to make sure that my knee is over my toes, so I've got a nice flex in my knees and my ankles. And then I'm going to get myself into that good diagonal stride position, and I'm going to lift my back leg and straighten my back leg so my heel's extended, and I'm going to just go for some gentle flexions, up, down, up. It doesn't matter if you lose balance, just come back to it. So I'm going to attempt to do 10 on my good side. That's 4. Maintaining length in my spine, looking ahead, really feeling that flex in the ankle and that extension with the back leg. 6, 7, 8, whoops, 9, 10. That was my good leg. So I'm just going to shake it out because it's quite focused work. It's really going to be building strength in the quads, but flexibility in the ankle. Now I'm going to show you my not so good side, my left side. This is the one that I struggle with. So good flex in the left ankle, looking ahead, good position, arm position, spine lengthening, tail lengthening, and I'm going to lift my right leg, straighten it. I'm going to see if I can get some flex in this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can see this is really challenging me. This is the side that I really want to work on to improve flexibility in our arthritic ankle. So this is really challenging me. And you know, if you need to put your foot down and reset, not a problem, but aim to get that position of the back. Woo, there you go. Whoa. Aim to get the position right. So it's more important that you don't sway around, that you just see if you can maintain good direction and a good flex in your ankle and balance. Work in progress. Now we're going to lie on the floor. And we're just going to end with some really good core strengthening exercises. So flatten your back against the floor, push your lower abs down, and just press down with your hands and notice what that's doing to your lower abdominals. Maintain normal breathing, so try not to hold your breath as you go into a bridge. So lift your pelvis, tighten your butt, nice tight buns as you extend each leg, pressing down with your hands. It really helps to extend your heel out so that you're lengthening the whole of the back of the leg as well as strengthening your legs. But the main work is in your core and maintaining stability. And then just slowly roll your spine back down into a neutral position. And this is going to work the upper abdominals. So what you're going to do is opposite hand, press against opposite knee. Just move my feet a bit closer so I can reach. Pressing onto the thigh there. And press really strongly as you lengthen out the opposite leg and do some leg raises. So I'm maintaining pressure on the opposite thigh and I'm feeling it in the upper abdominals. 4, 5. It's more important to maintain accuracy than rush this. So if you notice you've stopped putting pressure on the thigh, then just get a reset, or if your lower back's lifting, go back to the reset. 8, 9, 10. And then I'm going to do the same on the opposite side. So I'm going to get my left hand pressed against my right thigh, straighten out my left leg and do some leg raises, maintaining pressure on the opposite thigh. So you should be feeling heat in this part, your upper abs. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well done. As I say, these exercises little and often. All fours. Get your hands underneath your shoulders, and with the good table position, with your head releasing away from your tail and your core engaged, you can either lengthen one leg, or if you're feeling that you want more of a challenge, you can lengthen the opposite arm and the opposite leg. So we're really becoming aware of the obliques and the diagonal flow across the body. Opposite side. I'm going to do 4 on each side. And if you're feeling strong, you can go into a little crunch. Whatever feels best for you. If this is too much of a challenge to your balance, then just sending each leg out, and you're still keeping your core strong, not allowing your back to sag. And so whatever variation works best for you, and build it up so that as you feel you're getting stronger and your balance is getting more, you're getting more confidence in your balance, so you can continue to develop that. And you can't release these calves enough, particularly if you're doing your cycling and you're walking up hills and your general fitness. You can't get enough down dogs. If your calves are really tight after a big walk or a run, then just bring your feet closer to your hands and then gradually work them out. It's not really about getting your heels on the floor, it's more about just getting a nice, easy stretch. And then when you're ready, just do a nice forward fold. Slowly, slowly come back up. Great. Well done. Well, I'll try and post something more before we meet in Norway. But yeah, just keep it up. Keep doing the core exercises. Little and often is better than setting unrealistic goals. And it's just about more enjoyment and pleasure through having just a little bit more strength and balance. See you soon.